I'm up the back of Benambra again, the Cobras Wilderness Area Gate. So the plan for this weekend is to go up and climb Cobras number 2, which I've never been up before. And hopefully the plan goes off as I'm hoping it will. I'm going to camp up on the summit. I believe the summit's treed, so I'm gathering the snow gums on the summit. So yeah, camp up there and catch a sunrise and a sunset. So we'll see how it all goes. To start with, I've got a bit of a road bash for about 3 or 4 k's, then I'm going to head off through the scrub. So anyway, catch you soon. I guess it's been 6 weeks since I've been up here. Gee, this creek's dried out. Still good water, but yeah, last time I was rock hopping to get across. Okay, I've reached the spot where the easy walking finishes. I'm going to head up here. So what the go is now, it's pretty broad here, but I'm going to pick up a spur and pretty well follow the spur, a ridge over a couple of knolls, and then get up to the top of Cobras number 2, which sounds pretty easy. If the regrowth isn't too thick, it shouldn't be too bad. We'll see how we go. If the regrowth is thick, it could be a nightmare. It could take me a while. If everything goes well, maybe an hour and a half, we'll see. So the off-track stuff hasn't been too bad. The scrub's been probably about as good as I could have hoped for, really. There's a few feral horse tags to follow. I'm getting up a bit now, so it's starting to get a bit steeper. But all in all, pretty good. How good is this? So that peak, or peaks through the trees there. That's Moscow Peak. That's my fallback position tonight if I get at the top of Cobras number 2 and find that it's impossible to find anywhere to camp, which I highly doubt, but I know there's some flat ground up on Moscow Peak, and just on the other side of Moscow Peak there's a saddle with some water, so that's not a bad fallback option. But I'm lugging all my water up here today through the trees here. I've been getting a couple of glimpses of Cobras number 2 in front of me, but I've lost it at the moment. Maybe you can just see it through the trees. So I'm heading up to that craggy summit. So as I'm getting higher, I'm negotiating a few of these rocky outcrops. So far so good. I've been able to skirt around them pretty easy. Haven't got that far to go now. I think another half hour I'll be at the top. So touch wood. Scrub's still not bad. Yeah. I've climbed a bit higher. So that peak there, kind of in the middle distance, that's Moscow Peak. That one across the valley there, that big one, craggy one, that's Cleft Peak. And the one in the distance behind Cleft Peak is the highest one, Cobra's number 1. So Cleft Peak is the scrambliest one around here to get up. And Cobra's number 1 is the one, it's probably got the best camping, I reckon. Between Moscow Peak, that one there, and the ridge that connects Cleft Peak and Cobra's number 1, there's a saddle with a swamp, a peat swamp. Normally has a bit of, or a sphagnum moss swamp, normally has a bit of water in it. That's normally the place to camp up there. I'm going up here still thinking I'll be getting a camp somewhere. Well, I'm thinking this little grassy shelf will probably do me. I think the summit's about 30 metres scramble up here. I don't know that I'm going to get a better spot to camp. Oh, maybe. Let's go for a bit of a walk. Let's go for a bit of a walk and have a look. Okay, I made it. Up on Cobra's number 2. This is my view. Pretty craggy, rocky spot. So that one there, just to the left of the tree, is the Pilot. That's where I was 6 weeks ago. And that big flat one, but in the distance, that's the main range. Last time I was up here, there's snow, a bit of snow on it. It's gone today. So I went exploring a bit from what looks like the high point, but I still think it's the high point. My map's showing the high point's over here, but I don't think it is. Anyway, heading back, grab my pack, put up my tent. There's some more camping up here, but I think I'm pretty happy with where I've got. So camp's set up, tent's up, quilt's out, lofting up, dinner's rehydrating hopefully. Got a nice view of Cleft Peak from my kitchen. Life's good. Life's real good. Well, that's about me for the day. Sun's about to go down. I'm about to crawl into the tent. Temperature's getting cold very quickly. It's going to be a magic spot up here as long as I don't get trampled by a horse tonight. Oh. So I'm just in a little saddle down here. I just climbed up on the rocks to watch the sun go down. There's my campsite around the corner there. Alright, that's it. 10 o'clock. So I walked 7.5 k's today. Wasn't very far. Stats aren't entirely accurate because the last 3 k's, so 3.5 k's is up a spur off track. Wasn't too bad, bit rocky towards the top, bit scrubby in the middle bits, but it was all pretty good. I suppose I'd call it a medium grade walk. But yeah, good spot, love this place, but it's a big drive from anywhere. Alright, on that note, one more look around. I'll see you tomorrow.